Hello everyone, welcome back to Kimmy's Corner. My name is Kimmy. We are here today to cash stub our first paycheck of April, and I was blessed that my final paycheck at my last job was enough because I banked enough PTO that essentially it's 3 paychecks worth. So we are not going to have to go through as long of a time period before I have a paycheck again. So that was really exciting. But anyways, if cash stuffing is your kind of jam, then be sure to stick around and stay tuned. Okay, let's get into it. So from the bank, I just got back. We should have a total in cash of $2,165. There are a lot of bills. So let's give this a quick count. I'm going to pull in my handy dandy calculator to help us with the count, just because with the number of different bills and the amount of each of the bills, just because of how we had to budget, I don't want to flub. So let me grab a good little stack here. Okay, so we have 100, 200, 300, 51, 52, 53, 54, 5500. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86, 20, 40, 60, 87, 20, 40, 60, 780, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. My bank teller took very good care of me today. I have very few ready bills, so that's really exciting. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 100. 5, 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 225. And this should be 91s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. So this should be 21s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, so that's 90 total ones. And I saw a few kind of icky ones, so let me get those to the front so that those go in our wallet. Okay, so plus 90, and that is what we have, 2,165. Perfect. All right, I will stick my calculator over to the side. Let me get my cash count pulled up here. There we go. All right, and apologies in advance, folks. The dog is in here with me, and the door is shut, and she doesn't like that because it cuts her off from her dad. But she wanted to come in here, so I told her, you can come in here, but the door is going to be shut. And now she's, I think, regretting that decision that she made in her life. So, any hooter, let's go ahead and get started with our wallet. there is a bit of unstuffing that we will do here. So starting out with groceries. In groceries, we had to carry to left over 20, 30, 35, and 36. This money will go into our month ahead binder in our grocery envelope. So for groceries, we are putting in $3.50, and I did that in 250s. No, 350s, 8 20s, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, and 3 10s and 2 5s. So 1, 2, 3. I made my own cash plan sheet on Excel, and I did the bill breakdown, quote, backwards. So let me just show you guys really quickly. So typically you have it go from, on a bill, what is this called? Cash planning sheet. Typically you have it go from $1, or so from lowest to highest. But my brain works in that I like going from highest to lowest. But in doing that, I'm so used to seeing 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100 that it's probably going to jack me up. So just bear with me as I get used to my own cash planning sheet that I did, you know, to try to work with my own brain. So anywho, this should be 350, 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 270, 290, 310, 20, 30, 45, and 50. Perfection. All right, in miscellaneous spending, so my husband and I are going with my mom and my aunt to a Renaissance fair here in Texas called Scarborough Fair, and we are doing that on Sunday, and I'm filming this on Friday the 11th. So our miscellaneous spending is going to roll over because we need to buy tickets, and then some money will probably end up coming out of our envelopes in our low priority binder, just so that we can have a good time. With me being out of work, even though I did get enough pay to kind of stretch us the next 3 pay periods, we still want to be cautious with our money, and we still want to make sure that we're not just doing frivolous spending, just because I was blessed in that there was enough to get us through 3 pay periods. So in miscellaneous spending, our leftover was 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, and 131, and 132. So we are adding to that 100. And we're also likely going to be using some of this in addition to what is in our self-care envelope, because we do have our nail appointment next weekend, and that's something that my husband and I take self-care very, very seriously, and so that's something that we don't want to sacrifice, but we will sacrifice in other areas. So our miscellaneous spending, like I said, is getting 100. So we did that in 320s, so 20, 40, 60, 2 10s, nope, that's a lie, 3 10s and 2 5s. So 1, 2, 3, here comes Bird Dog. Sorry again if you hear her mumbling around. She wants attention and doesn't know that I'm busy, so. All right, so now in miscellaneous spending, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 150, 170, 190, 200, 10, 20, 25, 30, 1 and 2. So 232 in our spending. In vaping, we have left over 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and that goes in our money jar. So I will just open this. And we haven't quite decided yet when we are going to empty the money jar and count it. I'm thinking end of June, but we may just go to the end of the year. It just really kind of depends, but it's looking pretty good in there. And I wrap it so that the ones show on the outside, because I don't want to see the kind of big bills that we have on the inside. I want it to really, truly be a surprise. So that's all done. And then in vaping as normal, we are getting 150. So we did that in 220s. I'm sorry, 250s. Oh, that's a good 20. Let me keep that here. 220s and a 10. So 50, 100, 20, 40, 50. Okay. All right, dining out, we have some rollover. We have $10. We are going to a friend's, her birthday was yesterday, and she is having a birthday dinner tomorrow night, and so we will go ahead and just roll this $10 over. And we allotted ourselves 125. So we did that in 5 20s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see, 2 10s and a 5. That's a good 5. Let's take this one. So this should be 125, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 10, 20, and 5. And adding this 10 in gives us 135. That should be more than enough for the birthday dinner, as well as anything else that we may want throughout the next couple of weeks. Convenience is getting skipped. Buffer, we have 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So this is going to go into our dough envelope because that's what we do with all of our rollover buffer. And it is going to get, again, the 20, which is a 10, a 5, and 5 ones. 10, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, and then we did not use our credit card for any expenses. However, I felt that this was a good place to keep my receipts, so I will be taking these out. I utilize 2 different receipt apps. I use Fetch Rewards, which is where you can scan your receipts and earn points toward gift card. My referral code is down in the description. The app is available on iOS and Android devices. And then I also use Receipt Hog, which allows you to scan in receipts and you get cash back after you accumulate so many points. And that link and I'm sorry, not the link. My referral code is down in the description. So I'm gonna put these to the side and I will take care of these later. And that is it for our wallet. We stuffed a total of $745 today. Next is our low priority binder. And let me just get my cash planning sheet back up. So in our low priority binder, I have my new dashboard here from the Remarkable Dollar. I just love it. Money won't save itself, and it's completely true. All right, so Fur Babies is going to get 20. My cash is sticking to my insert. There we go. All right, grab a marker. And grab a $20 bill. So now Fur Babies has 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, and 140. So that is good. We need to take Miss Bird Dog to the vet to get her preventative. And we like to buy for the 6 months, and I believe it's 180, so we're getting close there. All right, apologies there if you heard my husband cough. Our walls are super thin in our little house. All right, for splurge, we are adding a total of $21. So for our splurge envelope, we roll a D10 and we roll 1 row at a time. So we have 1 more row to go, so we will finish this tracker next paycheck stuffing. And it was a little mean to us, that D10. We are stuffing $21 today. We did that in a 20 and a 1. Actually grab that one. It's a little more ratty. And so far in splurge, we have 20, 40, 60, 70, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We may actually take some of this with us to Scarborough, just so that we have all of the money that we possibly can to avoid having to swipe our card. And that's really the purpose of these low priority envelopes, is to be able to just come in and take money as we need it. Self-care is going to be getting a big chunk today. Self-care is going to be getting $120. So I'm not sure. Let's see. We only have one big heart, so I'll save that. So we'll do 10. Do this where you guys can see. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. And we'll just do that one, 115. All right, so we finished this little tracker card. This does not go into the ding, ding, ding because technically it's not a savings challenge. Actually, you know what? It is. Why don't we do it? So I don't have a bell, but order up. We are going to add, pardon my reach there. We are going to add $1 to Corper. So let's get $1. We are adding to the ding, ding, ding. And Becca Budgets does the little dance with Corper. So there we go. Perfect. I'm not going to stick this in our completed challenge envelope though, because we will just leave this money in here. But that is very nice. And I already lost how much it saved us. 50. Oh, I haven't added the money yet. Hello. Okay. So we're doing a 100 and a 20. So in total, oh no, my light went out. That makes me sad. Anyway, in total, we saved 100, 150, 170, 190, 200, and 10. So 210 is what we saved in here. But we will be taking this out, and this is going to pay for our next nail appointment. So we will leave this in here, and I will find another challenge to put in there. In streaming, we are putting $7. So I did that in a 5, 6, and 7, and that is this little guy right here. Now the cat is howling to come into the come into the room. Oh, life with animals. All right, so now streaming has 100, 150, 5, 60, 1, 2, 3, and 4. We will be pulling 120 of this next week to pay for Canva because my free trial is up. So we will be pulling 120 from there next week. All right, folks, so sorry about that. Had to switch the animals, get the dog out, let the cat in. Never, ever a dull moment in our house for sure when it comes to these babies. All right, in emergency, we scratched off on this beautiful, adorable scratcher from Lemon Ivy Budgets. We scratched off the 8. So now that we're paying it, I'm going to go ahead and just mark it out. That way we know for next time what we are going to scratch. So I'm going to add $8 into here. 5, 6, 7, and 8. So now in emergency, we have $2,100, $200 in the bank. 20, 5, 6, 7, and 28. So 2,228. Oh, I want that to go to the back. So we will stick that back there. In our dough, we scratched off a 5. So that is going to be what we are adding today from our paycheck. I marked on myself. Never fails. So we are going to add 5 from our paycheck. And then we also have our leftover 20 that we are going to add. That came from our wallet. So now in dough, we have 50, 100, 20, 30, 35, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And I think once this gets to 250, we will consider it fully funded and not give anything else from our paycheck, but our rollover buffer will still go in here until we get to 5, probably around 500. And then from there, whatever we leave over in our wallet is gonna go towards savings challenges. All right, my envelope is going to get 5. And I will probably be taking this cash with us this weekend when we go to the fair, because I've got a little bit in here, and I've seen just online and just from knowing from, you know, people who have gone this year that there are some really, really neat things in the shops, and I may want to purchase something. So I'm going to definitely probably take this money with us. So now in my envelope, we have 50, 70, 90, 110, 130, 35, 40, 145. And in my husband's envelope, he is also getting $5. We are almost done with this tracker. Just need to mark 2 more spots. And then he will either clean this one off and we'll start again, or he will pick another tracker. So we are going to go ahead and add 5 here. And he has in his envelope 20, 40, 45, 50, and 55. I am so excited, you guys. My husband does all of my editing, and I always tag him in the descriptions of my videos, because he used to do video editing long ago. And it's something that he's just really, really good at. And he's actually done some editing for his own content. He's a gamer, and so he streams sometimes, or he'll just, you know, save real good clips, right, of his gaming and edit them all together and then publish them. And he just does such a great job. But I went on a tangent. Anyway, I started talking about that because he has decided that he wants to start doing minis using his allowance, because he sees how quickly I've been able to save using some of my allowance for my minis for a personal binder. So you guys, we got him a personal binder. He has a mini binder, and he is going to film his mini stuffings, and we will post them to my channel. So all of you guys, stay tuned for that. I already know it's gonna be a hoot and a half. And if you're not subscribed yet, do it so you don't miss it. Anyway, we put $191 plus the 20 from our rollover, so from our buffer. So technically $211 is what went into our low priority binder. All right, next is our personal savings high priority binder. In debt, we are going to be stuffing $15 today. And we've been doing this with a highlighter, so let me find it. There it is. Okay. So with that 15, we have 1,100, 200, 300. So $1,300 is in the high yield savings account. 10, 20, 25, and 30. And when we finish this challenge, the challenge itself will have 600 contributed, but there is some money in here from some finished savings challenges. We're waiting to get to about 2,500 to either pay off a balance of a credit card or just make a payment toward one of our larger ones. There goes the dog again barking. Amazon must be here with some deliveries. For my husband's Roth, so he has this challenge. This is the Dopamine Dollars Challenge from Melina at the Millennial Dollar. And he rolls a D12 and we do one. I marked on myself again. Oh, anyway, he rolls a D12 and we complete 1 row at a time. So this challenge only has 3 more rows to go. But for this pay period, he rolled a total of $28. So 25, 6, 7, and 8. Let's make sure. 25, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, let's add that into here. Hello, fingers. Let's work. All right. So in total for his 2025 IRA, he has 500, 700, 800, 900 sitting in the bank. 50, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85. So $985, which is phenomenal, being so close to 1,000. And as I said in a prior video, we don't believe that we're gonna be able to max out our contribution. I think the max is 7,000, but any little bit that we can put toward retirement is a good investment for the future. So we're still all about it. All right, in my Roth IRA, we are gonna be adding 25. So we're just gonna finish this little box of icons here. 20 and 5. So now there, in my Roth 2025 Roth IRA, we have $700 in the high yield, 20, 30, 35, 36, and 37. So 737. Come on now. All right, in travel, oops. In travel, we are going to be adding 25, which is one of these jewels. And this is going to be coming in handy and will be depleted a little bit in about a month when I go to New Orleans with my mom, and then we will just keep saving for my 40th birthday trip to Toronto. So in vacation, we have 1,000, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So $1,900 in the high yield. 19, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 95. Oh, 2,000, right? This is 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 100. That's 2,000. Awesome. That's so gosh darn exciting. Ugh. All right. Christmas sadly is getting skipped, but if you've watched our minis, we have a mini that, or I'm sorry, our savings challenges. We have a savings challenge that is taking a lot of the money, so we're okay to skip Christmas for this check. In savings, we are going to be adding $50. And for savings, we actually need to go through, I need to update the placeholders. We did make a payment on our daughter's tuition for $2,000, and so I need to update the placeholders, but I'll do that in my end of month video with you guys. So we are adding 50. We like to generally add 10% of our income, but because I am out of work and there is going to be a pay, hopefully, there is only going to be one pay period that I'm not going to get a paycheck for. We want to be sure that we're still meeting our other goals because we are in a pretty good position in our savings account. So in savings, according to the envelope, again, we've taken some money out for tuition payment, but according to the envelope, we have 10, 15,000, 5, 7, 800. So 15,800, 50, 70, 80, and 85. All right, and so in total, we stuffed $143 into our high priority personal savings binder. Now onto our car and home savings. Car maintenance is going to be getting $15. And so I did an 8 and a 7. So a 7 and an 8. All right, and so we're adding 15 here. So 10, 15. So currently in car maintenance, we have $100, $200, $300, $400 in the high yields, 20, 40, 60, 70, and 75. So $475, which is excellent because I believe my husband's truck needs an oil change. His registration and inspection are coming due, I believe, in July, and then my car's registration and inspection are coming due in September. In car insurance, we are adding our normal 50. We have one more pay period to get this up. This actually needs to be 600. So let me do, I'm sorry, not 600, 1,600, which we may end up having to pull from savings or car maintenance in order to make that extra little bit because our policy ran up. So right now in car insurance, we have 1,000, 100, 200 in the high yield, 50, 300, 20, 30, 35, and 36. So 1336, which is right because we did have a savings challenge that contributed to this amount. So that is correct. Okay, home maintenance is going to be getting 18. So we are finishing off this row of 9s. So we have 10, 15, 16, 17, and 18. Like I said, we're just going to finish off these 2 9s here. So far in home maintenance, we have 100, 50, 70, 90, 200. That's exciting. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So $210, which is very exciting. Okay, and then home savings is going to get $10, which is 2 of the little piggies here. And so now in home savings, we have 1,000, 100, 200. So 1,200 in the bank and $60, which is also good. In total, in our car and home savings today, we stuffed $93, and that is all for this binder. All right, next up is our kiddos binder. So let me grab her marker. Okay, and savings, we are going to be stuffing $30 today, which is this icon right here. Okay, so 20 and 30. So now in her savings, we have 100, 2, 3, $400 in the bank, 450, 470, 490, and 500. So exactly halfway, because the goal on this challenge is 1,000. So we are exactly halfway there, which is awesome. Okay, in school today, we are adding 15. Is this little moving box here. So 10 and 15. So now in her school envelope, she has $100, $200 in the high yield, 20, 40, 50, 65, and 70. So $270. I'm having a hard time grabbing envelopes today. All right, in essentials, we are going to be adding $5. Where did I see it? Here it is down here. So now in essentials, she has $100 in the high yield, 150, 170, 175, 77, 79, 81, 82, 83, 84, and 85. So 185. And the goal for this challenge is 240, so we're almost there. Okay, and for car is getting $20, and that will finish this challenge. So we have now in the car, and for her car, 1, 2, 300 in the high yield, 20, 40, and 50. And this is a completed saves challenge, so order up. Here we go. We're going to add $1 to Corper. Make sure he stays paid, man. And we will not take the money out from the envelope because this is just revolving. But we do want to go ahead and pay Corper, so yay for another ding, ding, ding. We will move that to the side. And I placed some challenges back here. I was going through my savings challenge, queue, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need some for Zoe. So she loves frogs. So we will go ahead and do this. I love saving. And it is a $55 savings challenge from Taylor at A Little of It All. So we will go ahead and start with that one. And we will put that in here. And we will start on that next pay period. Oh no, is this envelope torn? It is. Oh man. All right, and it's funny, when I did my condensing, I said, oh, these envelopes are way more sturdy, and now this one has a hole on the side. Anywho, Future is getting $20, which is this little icon here. So now in Future, we have 100, 200 in the high yield, 20, 40, 60, 70. So 270. Okay, and then for fun spending, we are just going to do 5. And so now in fun spending, she has 50, 70, 90, 100, 5, 10, 15, and 120, which is great. So in total, for the kiddo, we stuffed $95. Which is outstanding, that we have an opportunity to save for her future, even though now she's an adult. But that is it for our kiddo binder. Okay, last binder is our month ahead binder. So if you watched my bonus stuffing that was posted last week, you saw that we were able to add a little bit to some of the envelopes, which was such a blessing and proves that savings challenges, you guys, if you guys are not on the savings challenge train, get on it. Get on it. It is life-changing when it comes to your finances, and it really makes things a lot easier as far as saving little bits at a time to help make you, or help get you to meet your larger goals. Get on the train. Choo-choo. Like, all aboard, get on the train. Okay, let me come down off my soapbox here. So, in month ahead in mortgage, and of course, y'all, I did not update the trackers because, I mean, let's be honest, why would I? Oh man, mortgage gets its normal $57. So 50, 55, 56, and 57. So now in mortgage, there should be 977 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 500 in the high yield. 6, 7, 800, 850, 900, 950, 75, 6, and 7. Perfect. 977. And I guess I'll just update these as we go along, you guys. I know that the video is going to be long. Most of them tend to be for stuffings, but hopefully you guys stick with me because I'm just such a pleasure to watch. I know that I am. And yes, I recognize that that's a little full of myself, but that's okay. So in electric, we are adding $5, which gives us $155. This one was also, it also benefited from savings challenge money, so that was exciting. Okay. Gas is also going to be getting 5. So in gas, we now have 20, 30, 35, and 40. Okay, cell phone did not get anything extra, but we are giving it $11 today. So 10 and 11. So now in cell phone, we have $100 in the high yield, 20, 30, 31, and 32. So 132 in there. Okay. Water is getting $3. So 1, 2, and 3. So now in total, water has 20, 40, 50, 51, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 56. Okay, Wi-Fi is also getting $3. So 1, 2, and 3. So now Wi-Fi has 20, 40, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 56 as well. Okay, home warranty is getting $5. So now it has 30. This one is almost to the next month ahead. So I wonder if I need to take that 5 down or just put it somewhere else. I'll figure that out. Pest control is getting $1. So now it has 4. And AC and heat is also getting $1. Ooh. So now AC and heat has 6. Okay, and then last is our groceries, which we don't have a tracker for and we don't budget for it, right? It only gets what is left from our wallet, and this week we had $36. So let's add that into here. And so now in groceries for month ahead, we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 200, and 2, which is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And in month ahead, as always, we stuffed a total of $91 plus the rollover from our wallet. Okay, guys, so that is all for the cash stuffing part of the video, but we do have some money that we need to take out of here to give to my husband for his minis. And pardon the noise as I move some stuff around here. But we are going to be giving my husband 50. So that's 25 and 5s. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And then 25 once. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. So this money is going to be his for his minis. So we will stick this in here, and he hasn't chosen and printed out all of the minis that he wants to do. But he will be working on that probably this weekend. Wow, this binder is very, oh no. Oh no. You know, guys, I got him this binder off of Amazon, and it's from Mr. Pencil, which typically has very good quality items, but I didn't read the reviews, and they kept, all of the reviews talked about damage and poor construction. Like, all I did was just try to stretch the binder out a little bit, and it already ripped. So I need to buy my husband another binder. But now maybe the money will go in there. So let's see if it'll go. He's going to be really mad at me that I broke his binder, but I did already tell him that I was going to be getting him another one. So hopefully, it's not going to work, you guys. I'll just stick it in this first little envelope just because I don't want it to roll out. All right, so there he is now set for his first round of minis. And then what we have left is for our savings challenges. And let me see here. Oh my gosh, you know what, you guys? This was not for his minis. I pulled that out yesterday because we use that for allowance. Or we do that through our allowance. Pardon me. This $50 is for our minis that we do, that we budget out of our paycheck. I'm glad I just realized that. So this $50 is going into our minis, which we will we'll film this weekend and probably post either this coming Monday or the Monday following. And this should be $777. I'm sorry, $757. So let's go ahead and give this a count. And I have my handy dandy calculator just in case. It looks like, do I have odd 50s? Oh, I don't, so I might be okay, but just in case. All right, so here we have 100, 200, 250, 300, 20, 40, 60, 80, 400, 20, 40, 60, 80, 500, 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 600, 10, 20, 30, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85, 95, 700, 5, 10, 15, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So, wow, you guys, first try. I do have $757 left, which is exactly what I should have. And I'm not sure why that was catching, but $757. This is all going into savings challenges, which is very, very exciting. And we are extremely blessed that we are able to still contribute to savings challenges, even though currently I am out of work. But that's all that I've got for you guys today. I am out of money, I'm out of time, and I feel like I ran out of things to talk about 20 minutes ago. But thank you for joining. If you are a subscriber, thank you for returning, and thank you for supporting my journey here. If you are new, please, please hit that subscribe button, click the like, and click the notification bell so that you get notified of whenever I post something new. Also, please remember to check out my Ko-fi shop. The link is down in the description. I do have many, many, many items for free, as well as a select few items for sale. Let's see, what else am I forgetting? What else am I forgetting? I think that's all, you guys. So again, and as always, be the reason someone smiles today. Keep a smile on your face and save, save, save. Love you guys. Bye.